Hello guys, my name is Rishki from Creative On, and today I'm going to talk about something that I don't normally talk about, iPhones. We all heard about the news, the launch of the new iPhone 13, and of course became viral instantly. A lot of people really wants it. I'm definitely not one of the person who is going to buy it right away, but the reason why I want to talk about it, of course, one of the key selling points of the new iPhone 13 is the fact that it can actually record a ProRes video format. I just want to give my 2 cents as a video producer on what I think about that. First thing first, what is ProRes format? Basically, ProRes is a codec. It's a codec developed by Apple. It's a type of compressions whereby when you're actually recording a video, the file will actually be compressed so that you can actually play it back on your device. Many of us in the video industry, we have used this codec for many years. Most of us actually shoot our videos in ProRes format. The most common codec that you see out there is actually MP4. When you're actually watching YouTube videos, those are actually compressed with MP4 format, and most of the mirrorless cameras, including the one that I was used to record YouTube videos, are actually recording in MP4 format. And many of the phones out there are also recording in MP4 format, H.264 compressions. For most cases, it's actually good enough, but why we need ProRes format? The answer is editing. When we actually produce videos for clients, we always have the mindset of the videos going to be edited further. The ProRes format will allow the video file to actually record more data on it, which will allow us to give more freedom when we're actually doing editing. But of course, this comes with cost, and one of the obvious costs is actually the file size. The file size for ProRes will be really big. I've read it online that 1 minute of ProRes videos on the new iPhone is going to be about 6 gigabytes. So therefore, your 128 gigabytes iPhones won't be able to keep so much videos in it. Next thing that I'm actually pretty concerned about as a consumer, the fact that the device may be heating up when you actually record in this kind of a format. When we are actually recording this type of a format, we don't actually record it directly on the camera. We will actually have a device outside the camera that is going to record it in ProRes. In many cases, it actually heats up pretty fast, so therefore I don't think that's a good thing for the camera. So most of us will actually have an external device, so therefore it doesn't actually make the camera heats up that fast. I believe that even you just simply record a 4K videos on your phone, you'll feel that your phone will actually heats up much faster. So I kind of assume that it will be the same for the ProRes format too. But again, this is an assumption. I haven't actually touched the iPhone just yet. So next thing, of course, what I think about it and how it actually affects us as a consumer. In my opinion, it kind of defeats the purpose of having a camera phone, because I don't know about you guys, but when I actually record videos on my phone, I want to use it for my Insta story. I want to use it for something that is fast. I can upload right away, maybe edit it a little bit on my phone and so on and so forth. But I will not using it for an actual video productions whereby it requires us to do a lot of editings, a lot of color gradings and so on and so forth. I will use a proper camera for that. For just a day-to-day consumer, this may be confusing. Some people may not even know what is ProRes, so they may be accidentally press the ProRes function without realizing that they've been recording in the ProRes functions. A short period of time, they will run out of space on their phones. But I can imagine this is being utilized really well by content creators, those who actually produce stuff for Instagram, an example. So I can imagine that they can actually switch between the two formats very fast. So an example, let's say they do their Insta story using the MP4 format, then they will switch to ProRes format to record videos that they are going to use for further editings later on. This may be something that is really useful for that purpose. One thing that I'm pretty excited about, I am one of the person who believes that these types of a camera will be obsolete next time. Even professionals, video producers like myself, who actually produce videos for a living, we may be producing our projects with phones later on, and we will need to change our workflow completely. With the fact that nowadays people want everything instant, I think this is something really useful in the future. So with that, this is the comparisons between MP4 format and ProRes format. So what do you guys think about it? Can you actually tell the difference between ProRes and MP4? Will you actually buy the iPhone 13? Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is useful, and I see you next time.